son that made you want to do this?
It motivated me and encouraged me, but I went to jail. And I was able to hear the spirit of God clear. I started getting scared because there were certain things I had to stop, like secular music, like whatever my gift is, and edifying the world with it, I couldn't do it no more. Like,
time for a change.
It wasn't just time for a change. It was like the more I was reading the word, the more it was like depositing certainties and answers, and like the Holy Spirit was louder. And I was fasting too. So I was consecrated for real. And I don't know, I just started praying for insight and started having visions and dreams. And then like, I didn't have no bail. Like I wasn't eligible for bail for some reason. And then the lawyer I had at the time was like, yeah, we're just going to take the 4-year deal. And then you probably would just do 2 years or some shit. And I'm like, so after like that phone call, I went to myself. I was like, what do you need from me again? Like I started talking to God, like, what do you need from me? Like, because I didn't do, like, it just didn't feel like it was right. Like no bail, 4 years. My lawyer is crappy, but I just paid him $35,000. Like I had to get a whole new lawyer. But long story short, it was like, it was just something I needed from God, and it's something he needed from me. So I had to surrender. And surrendering came with like giving it all up. Like the relationship, like sex, just stuff, sin, for real, sinful nature. Like, I don't know. What was the question again?
I mean, you answered the question. You just, originally you answered the question, just how things relate to what you went through as a child compared to what was going on now with your father incarcerated and the things that it does, especially to a girl. Like that for a boy, obviously you got your guidance, like that's your dad. But for a girl, that's daddy's girl, and that.
Yeah, like when I'm going to throw my I mean, I can share this. So when I met him when I was 7, not met him, but he finally came home. I seen him a couple times, but I was scared of him. I didn't know who he was. And he wanted hugs and kisses. And I'm like, no, like, I don't know, I just didn't like him. Not like that, but like that. And then he came home. I was excited to have a dad. And then I don't know the way he handled my mom physically. I didn't like that nigga. Like the resentment, I used to pray that he died in his sleep. Like, I don't know, I was a kid just like crying for help when he moved in after he came home from jail. So, I mean, my other siblings got a different version of my dad. So I can't speak for them. But for me, like we'd get in trouble. Like, I don't know, like my sister, they'd get in trouble. Or like they go up the street when the lights come on. Like, how when the street lights come on, you gotta come home. So I think something happened like that. Like it didn't come home right away. So he'll line all my sisters up against the wall and just slap them in the face like twice, 1, 2. And I'm not trying to throw him under the bus, I'm sorry. But that really impacted, like, I just feel like my whole foundation of my life. Like with my mom and all that. Like my mom ended up abusing her antidepressants, then getting hooked on heroin, then going to methadone to get off of heroin, then back to antidepressants. And then now she like, I don't know, God is doing like a revival in her. Like I can call her and she's up instead of like sleep.
Yeah.
So.
Do you get to take her to church at all?
She go to church herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, she go to the church that, so when I was a baby, I guess she just, my dad and my mom house got raided. So when she came out from jail, we didn't have nowhere to go. So we went to this one church and the pastor like blessed her with somewhere to live. And then long story short, she never left that church ever since.
That was good.
Yeah. But